Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiance. Okay, before the 90 Days, Season 4, Episode 8. I feel like I am so loud. It is so quiet, and there's an echo. Okay, it is 4:18 in the morning, and I'm only saying that because this is the same lipstick I had on earlier today, okay, in my car conversation. I then came home, ate a chicken sandwich, okay, and some pork rind chips, and drank a whole bunch of water, and this is the same lipstick, okay? Anyway, if you have not done so already, please come over to subscribe to my channel and become a hoe. I'm not doing that loud. JayBird, dun, and all that goodness, and stuff, okay? Center yourself, okay? I did not mean to be up this late. I literally I'm late doing this review, and I've been at my computer for the past 2 hours. Okay, I fell down the rabbit hole of paying bills because I'm like, damn it, have I paid any bills since I've been off work? Since I've been working from home, I couldn't remember, and none of my bills were late, but it was coming up in the next week or so. I'm like, thank God. So, girl, anyway, let's move on. Please like, comment, and share this video. You can also follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. You can also check the description box for that. Okay, let's get it going. Okay, I don't have pictures this time because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So first up, Lisa and Usman. Okay, Lisa and Usman. Now Usman, and Lisa have seemed to have moved past their issues and the fussing or whatever about how crazy Lisa is, and now they're on their way to meet his mom and his family. Okay, now they have to stop at a goat farm first because, as he said, it's tradition in their tribe to bring a gift, okay, a gift of a goat. So they're going to the goat farm to pick a goat to give to his mother. Now, I mean, she likes to do that. Keep the goat. He was like, I'm going to keep it for some time, and then they kill it and eat it for the meat. You know what I'm saying? You keep it long enough to feed it to get it fat, and then you eat the meat of the goat. And I'm like, well, that's kind of cool. Well, feed yourself. Now, the goat is a goat market. She's like, oh my God, it smells like goats. Yep, it's a goat market, okay? And she's looking around, and she doesn't want like a skinny goat, okay? She wants a plump goat, okay? He's like, well, no, like the goat will eat and get bigger, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, no, she picked a big black and white goat. I said, the black and white goat or whatever. And so when the guy say how much it is, he said it was like 40,000 whatever in their money, which is like $115 to us. And she say, I feel like he's overcharging me because I'm white. And he was like, she's like, because he keeps looking at me. I'm like, because you's a white woman with... Look, Usman then says, no, he's not overcharging you. I would not let anybody overcharge you because you're white. Like, if he was overcharging you, I would say something. But, like, no, that's a good price for a goat. And I'm like, I guess so. So, he also got her, so they bought a goat. Cool. Now, he also bought her traditional garb, okay, a traditional gown to wear to impress his mother, okay? And this is the gown, okay? I can't think what the name was, but as he said, it was the traditional one where he wears a hair wrap picture, okay? And she had a little hair wrap on as well. He like, you don't need to put no makeup on because you're an older woman. Want to meet my mom. So you don't need that. I mean... honey, it's Angela. Girl, this is so much Angela. I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. So they get there, whatever. Now, he brings up how he has never brought a woman home to meet his mother. He has never done that. And from the first one he brings is this older white woman from America. He brings up how his mom really wanted him to marry a, person within his own tribe there. And she may not be happy because his family does not know the reason that Lisa is here is so that they can get married and he can go to America. Okay, they don't know that. I'm like, oh, he lied with people. So this is gonna be it. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. Now he get there, whatever. And then he brings up how when his family found out that he was even talking to Lisa, that his mother stopped talking to him for 3 months. And that kind of signifies you have failed as a son, okay? Your mother is mad at you. You are a failure, okay? So he wants to kind of like make this as easy as he can or whatever. And I'm like, okay. Now they get there, and where's his mom? Okay, I had to put this ready. They get there, and this is his mom, okay? And she's nice looking lady, okay, nice looking lady or whatever. And she looking like, oh, this who you brought around. This woman here, okay. And she doesn't say much or whatever. And then this is his mom, his older sister, his sister-in-law, his brother's wife, and then his younger sister. So they are considered the elders who he would have to go to get permission to marry somebody. And this is like, she looks 50, like she looks older, whatever. I never thought he would bring someone like Kia to meet us. And I'm like, you could have at least already brought home a Nigerian woman that you were dating or something. I'm like, this girl, Mom, we brought you the goat, okay? Lisa brought you the goat. And she was like, thank you in their native tongue and everything or whatever. And then the sister then asked, so how was America? Usman translates it to Lisa and says, she says, what do you do in America? Lisa then says, I'm a hospice care worker for the people when they be dying and everything. I'm saying for dying patients. He translates that back to his sister and say, she's a doctor. I'm like, you told a whole lot. You lying. She's not a doctor. I said, but it just shows the translation, misrepresentation that can be going on between the two. She's not a doctor, okay? She's not even a nurse. No tea, no shade to anyone who is a hospice care worker. That isn't a doctor. It just isn't or whatever. He up here lying to his family. So, he's like, do you guys know why she is here? And they're like, no, why did you bring her here? So, okay, we are here so that she and I can get married, okay? And I will go to America. And they was like, what? And his mama was like, her face, I'm like, yeah, she's not happy. She's not happy at all. And so they like, what? You bring her here for that? Where did you get this idea from? I'm like, no, a white woman. And the mom was like, no. And mom just gets up. She had on a white thing. It went from a white garb to a purple garb, but she just got up, walked away, and didn't say anything. He's like, okay, we should go. He like, because in their tribe, getting up, walking away, and leaving is a sign where you should leave. Okay, we don't like this. You should leave. And so they left. His mom says Lisa is older. Okay, she was speaking in their language. Lisa is older, and she worries that her son will be in America, and how he'll be treated because whites don't like blacks over here. The mama has the right to add that question. Okay. It won't be easy for him here. You know what I'm saying? And again, I just worry how he will be treated because in America, white people do not like black people. And I'm like, that's what happens. Now, Lisa's a bit frustrated here because I traveled all this way and I make a home single. I mean, you could, you should, that may happen. Now, Jeffrey and Varia, they walking around or whatever, her mama house, chit chat and everything. Now we know that he used to sell drugs. He went to prison for selling drugs. Okay, amongst other things. Now, he says, I have to tell her. You know what I'm saying, but once I tell her, I'm afraid that she would no longer want to be with me. So that's why I was holding off on telling her. Man, tell her. Let her know what's going on. So they're going on a camping trip with his friend who's also from the Ukraine. And he says his friend knows about his history. The guy knows. So he has to tell Varia before this camping trip, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you do need to do that. So they was walking around, touring her own neighborhood, her own schools, chit-chatting, jaw-jacking or whatever. And she brings up hanging out in school and then doing this and doing that or whatever. It is things of her past, which made him like, I need to go ahead and be honest. He's like, so, bringing about, talking about, things when we were younger, good, bad, or whatever. I went to prison for a while. Yeah, for, like 2 years, for selling drugs. And she was like, I can't believe you never told me that. He's like, yeah, I was waiting to see, how serious we would get or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because we were poor. We were very poor. And she's like, and it was easy money. He's like, yeah, it was easy money. She's like, my cousin died from drugs. His mother was, heartbroken. I'm saying, you hurt families. I can't believe, if you would have told me from the beginning, I would not have dated you. And I'm like, I think that was his point. This is my thing. What drugs did he sell? Because weed ain't never killed nobody. Now, if it was other stuff, that's bad, okay? But I do, for this one thing, not for all the things he did later on, but if when he was a teenager, he sold little drugs, that's not as bad as him being a teenager, like murdering someone or whatever. So, I mean, his earlier crimes wasn't as bad as his later crimes. But I digress, okay? And for her, she's just upset to think he was a drug dealer. I'm like, but was he really? Like, if he was a nickel and dime person, like he wasn't like the drug lord people, whatever, he was just a street runner, okay? He wasn't a drug dealer. He wasn't a drug lord. He was an employee of the drug people, but I don't care. But she's not okay with it. And I'm like, if she's not okay with this, just wait until she hears all those other charges and accusations, okay? And they said it was many, many years ago. I'm different now. I've changed. But did your kids know? Like, he's like, yeah, my kids knew. My kids were around back then or whatever. But they know I'm different now, okay? I'm a different person. Like, can you forgive me? I've grown. I'm not that person anymore. I need time to think about this. And then she gets up and she walks away. I say, mm, you can't be out here just dating drug dealers. Ed and Rose, okay? So Rose, was at the house or whatever, and her house is not what he is looking for. Like he just does not want to sleep. At this point, it had started raining because it's rainy season over there, whatever. So there's holes in the ceiling. In her room, there's a leak in the roof, and it's like a little pot that is get on the water up or whatever. And he's just like, I just cannot believe this. And then her father comes and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sleep here with y'all, not in the room with them, but in the same hut or building or whatever, like in the room next door is where he gonna sleep. And then her son is gonna sleep with her sister. Okay, I'm like, because the days that I don't trust him to shit, I need to know what his intentions is with my daughter. I'm like, he already had sex with her, so he's intended to keep sleeping with her. So we see her room, and he's like, "Oh my god! Like her room's not even like it's not a bed in here. Like the bed is just a mattress pad. Okay, there's the roof is leaking. I have he has some kind of skin disorder. I forgot the name of it, but it's when if different material makes his skin itchy and really bad itchy. Makes it itchy really bad, and then it gets red or whatever. So he usually has to have certain thread count sheets so that he doesn't his skin doesn't flare up. He has sent the sheets ahead of time. They didn't get there in time. So he has to sleep on her sheets on this mattress pad on the floor as the water rains down on them. He was not happy. He's like, there's open wiring there. Like, is it okay for the rain? It's fine. You sleep. Stop being worried about it or whatever. Now, he's worried. And she's laughing because he's worried or whatever. And I'm like, honey, then the power went out, which means the fan went off, which means it's hot. And Ed was just like, he was just not prepared for it at all. I'm like, okay. So the following morning or whatever, you're like, you know what? I just seeing how she lives, like it makes me realize that, who wouldn't want to come to America for a better life? You know what I'm saying? And her sister asked me for money, like, am I their meal ticket? Because, like, look at how they live. I'm looking like, so did you not know this is how they live? She seems pretty honest. I don't think she would have not told him that. I think Ed is just dumb and didn't Google anything about where she was from. Now, the following morning, he's like, I feel broken. Okay, there was no air conditioner. The power went out. The fan went off. The floor was wet. The bed was wet because it was a fucking. It wasn't a bed. Okay, it was a little air mattress, but not even an air mattress. What was it called? A mattress pad. Okay, so of course because the roof was leaking in on the rain, that he basically slept on a wet floor. Okay, and he was just not a happy camper. I got bit by mosquitoes, you know. He's like, you know what, I hope, you know, you can't be upset with me, but I hope you can get, you know, I want to take you away for a couple of days. Like, I can't stay here another night. I can't. And I'm like, does it show that us Americans are spoiled? Yes. But at the same time, that's just a different way of living. You know what I'm saying? I would not want to be there. I would not. But so I guess I'm spoiled too. Anyway, she brings up how since he won't be there long, that yeah, she'll go away with him, you know, for a couple of days, and she'll leave her son with like her sister or whatever. Because again, Ed won't be there for that long, and he says he knows that they need time to like, you know, get to be sure there's chemistry between them two. I'm like, I don't think she wants to keep banging him or whatever. But he say he wants to ask her father for permission to take her away on this trip. So I'm like, okay, Ed and the daddy didn't take a shower together. I know it sounds weird, but you know, the shower is really just a bucket of water over your head. Now, they go in like the little living room, dining room area, whatever, and it's a big, huge bin of water, cold water. I'm like, is that the rainwater from last night? I don't know. So, right, Ed was like, girl, Ed was like, you know, how do we do this? Like, what goes on? And he like, you know, you get the water, you know, pour it over your head. You had a soap, like a bar of soap, and you're washing up in the right there in the floor, okay? Just right in the floor. You just keep pouring buckets of water. Ed was not prepared. I mean, because the water was cold. He was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, clearly Ed has never had his heat turned off and had to take a cold shower or cold bath. We've never had our power taken off, but I had a boyfriend who at one point in time his heat was cut off and we had to take a cold bath and a cold shower for like a week until it was fixed. Oh my God, worst week ever. Okay, so again, he was not prepared for this. He was just like, it wasn't good. So he like, you know, I can't do this or whatever. So you know, they was then rinsing off, and it was a rat. It was a rat on the floor, a huge rat. But the rat wasn't even on the skate. The rat was looking at the camera. Like, what y'all doing? Y'all staying here? Y'all leaving? Cause I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna sit right here by these flip flops. Ed had ran around the corner and was like, "What is that? Oh, I think it's a mouse. That's a rat. Oh, I guess so." Even Rose didn't run. She's like, "Oh, it's just a rat." I'm like, "Oh, so they're the rodents. Like they not scared of us." Oh, the rat did not move. The rat was trying to be on camera. The rat wanted camera time. What, Splinter? Girl, I cannot. So Ed, Rose, and her daddy take a little ferry ride or a little cab ride to the father's pig farm. The father owns the pig farm, and he wants to go there and, you know, I guess bond with the dad and ask the dad, can we go away? So, I mean, I guess it was a nice pig farm or whatever. I'm not sure. You know, Ed did not have on the right shoes. The dad had on like mud boots, like, you know what I'm saying, like fishing boots or whatever. So he was good walking around in the muddy, you know, mud, the water, whatever. Not Ed. Ed then said, "Oh, can I put these plastic gloves like on my shoes so not get a shoe dirty?" And I'm like, it's like putting a Kroger trash bag on your shoes and then walking in a pile of mud. You're gonna keep sliding. Ed didn't think that. Ed kept sliding and sliding, trying to feed the pigs. And I'm like, I hope he don't fall and bust his head. Please don't let that happen, Lord Jesus. But he made it through. Now Ed then said to Dad, "I want to take your daughter away. Like, is it okay for us to go away on a vacation or whatever?" The dad says, "Sure, okay, just make sure to take care of my daughter, okay? I just want that to be it." And he said, "Oh, does your dad live here?" He's like, "Yeah, I live over there." It was literally just an open space with crates built around. I'm looking like, okay, I guess so. Ed still feels like he needs more time with Rose just to be sure she's not using him. At this point, Ed doesn't matter. Doesn't matter unless they put pictures of young Ed on IG. I don't have them. He looked completely different. Like he looks completely different that way. You wouldn't even know it was the same person. It was him way back in the day. I was like, girl, Lord Jesus. Erica and Stephanie, the fake lesbians. Look, I don't even want to go back and forth with them. You know, Stephanie's not a real lesbian or bisexual. Erica is. Okay? And Erica does not like how uncomfortable she feels like Stephanie is. And Stephanie don't want to scissor her, or they're not kissing, hugging, or whatever. And there's just a disconnect between the two, okay? But they're going to meet up with one of Erica's friends, and they're like, oh, it's weird because, Stephanie was jealous over an app and over, this or whatever. Erica feels like Stephanie is controlling. And Stephanie feels like Erica, maybe banging her friends or whatever. I'm like, I don't care. So they're both like, it's kind of weird for him to be going to visit her friend when they're at odds or whatever. And then they get there and it's awkward. Okay, it's just awkward. Well, no, before that, they had to drive to where they were going, okay? And it's a 4-hour drive. Now, Erica's parents does not know that she's bisexual, so they're not staying at her place. They're staying like in a hotel again. But on the car ride down, Erica wanted to talk about the issues. Steffi then said, I don't think the proper place to talk about our issues is a 4-hour drive. That's the perfect place because you have the time to have the conversation. And I'm like, what? Now, Erica was on the phone with her friends, just kind of just talking about what was going on, whatever. And when Erica tells Stephanie that, Stephanie will say, well, I don't think I want you talking to your friends about what's going on with us. And I'm like, but that's what friends are for. Like, that's literally what friends are for. So again, Erica felt like, you're trying to control me. Like, you don't want to talk to my friends. You made me delete the app or whatever. You're trying to control me and I don't like it. Well, maybe I have control issues because, like, I lack stability in my life. And I was sick for so long and I just want to be able to control something. So, I'm going to try my best to trust you. And I'm like, Stephanie is here for TV. Stephanie is here for a storyline for a YouTube page. She doesn't want to eat vagina. I don't even think she wants her vagina ate. I think girl is just crazy. So at the dinner, the friend realizes that Erica seems weird because Erica usually with girl with whoever she's dating is happy and whatever, and she's not that, and she do seem different. Like she's just waiting for Stephanie to go away. So what's going on with you guys? Oh, nothing. We went to like a little date and it was the with the make molds of each other boobs or whatever. It was just weird. And she was like, well, why was it weird? Because we like just met, what I'm saying? And I'm like, but y'all have been talking for like 4 months. So it's just weird. And Erica was like, okay, I thought it would be cool, but I guess not, what I'm saying? Again, I feel like Stephanie felt like everything, was easy until you have to eat coochie. Okay, it's fun to say, I ain't bisexual. I like girls until you have to eat a girl out. Okay, that's when she probably draws the line. But I digress. Okay, now Stephanie then mentions how, well, I know that's, girl. Stephanie mentions how Erica usually or have in the past hooked up with friends. And when she meets the rest of the friends, that may be weird. It's just weird. It's very, very weird. And Erica brings up how, like, she doesn't want to be affectionate. Like, it's all these things. And I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Stop talking to her, okay? Leave it be. Now, they get back to the hotel or whatever, and they're talking about it. And Stephanie feel like, I don't know what I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? I with my illness, I don't want to be stressed out. You're trying to make me feel bad. You should give me time to figure it out. And Erica like, you don't want to be affected. You don't want to, touch me, whatever. I don't get what we're doing here. I don't either. Again, I don't know why they're here. I don't. And at the end of the day, Stephanie got, I just want you, it's just me. It's just, I just need time. All right, Stephanie, because your struggles are better than, or more, your struggles are harder than everyone else, even mine. So Erica leaves, mainly because Stephanie just does not want to acknowledge that there's an issue, or she feels like you shouldn't rush me to want to be intimate because I just met you. She's like, you keep saying that, but we talked for 4 months, and even during the 4 months, we were affectionate with each other. Meaning it was probably phone banking or Skyping or whatever. I don't know, but I feel like I feel alone. I don't know what I've done wrong. You came to Australia. You came to Australia to not kiss or be affectionate with your girlfriend who likes girls. Don't No one wants to do that. That's just stupid. David and Lana. David is 60 years old and he's still out here looking for this random. Is she Russian? Ukrainian? I don't know. He's been there for 4 days. She never showed up and has not reached out to him. And now he is driven to her city. He's a stalker. He said, I'm going to her house to find her because I don't think we're over. That's what stalkers do. David is a stalker, okay? Anyway, he drove 8 hours to her place, or at least her town, to find her. Now, on the way there, it was more than 8 hours actually. On the way there, he caught a flat tire at night on the side of the road. It's just dumb. But when I find her and I meet her, I'm going to propose to her. You are a stalker. This is weird. So he makes it to her town. And he's then walking around the town with his cell phone, translating stuff, asking the people, do you know her? Do you know her? You know what I'm saying? And then he goes to this store. So it was some store that she would always mention that she was going to. It was, oh yeah, I go to this store by my house, whatever. He went to this store because, of course, the people in the store should know her because she says she's always there. And he said, do you know her? And it was like, no. He like, oh, that's weird. Why wouldn't they know her here? Like she said, she always comes here. That person must be new. Or your girlfriend, or lack thereof, is fake. Okay, she's not even in Russia. Or where is he? I don't know, wherever he's at. It's 4:44 in the morning. Oh, 4:44. Yay, Jay-Z. Okay, anyway. He gets back to the hotel. Well, he gets back to the hotel because he's like, I've been tired. I've been walking around all day looking for her, whatever. I'm just tired. And he gets back and there's a message from her. And he's so happy. I'm so happy. And I'm like, for what? Because all it said was, hey, do you still want to get photo proof of us being a couple to get me a visa? She does not mention sending him up or where she's been for the past 4 days. I'm like, does he not get that he don't get, you're being played, sir. You're completely being played. But I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going to mention that she's still me up. I'm not going to mention that I'm even in her city. I don't want to scare her off, so I'm just going to wait until she replies because, of course, I want to be there. Of course. I'm like, hey, just give me your money, sir. Just give me your money and I'll spend it. But I don't care. Avery and Ash. Avery and Ash are easy every single time. Avery wants to meet Ash's ex-wife to ask her, hey, are you cool with Ash moving to America and your son possibly coming to America? That's what she wants to do. And Avery is like, I'm a mom, and if my child was leaving the country, I'll be very, hurt. Okay, so I need to talk to her to be sure she's okay. And Ash is like, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm still working on it or whatever, and I get that you want to meet her, and I'll make it happen. Okay, he says that my ex-wife is very honest. Okay, she's an honest person, and I don't know what she would say. I'm like, so is she rude, honest, or is you a piece of shit and she's gonna be honest and say you ain't shit? Which one is it? I don't know, but I digress. Okay, and she just wants to talk to the wife. I mean, does she have a right to talk to his ex-wife before he's proposed her? Yes and no. Because if he's coming to America, they do need to have that conversation. But I also feel like, Skype her. It's weird. And lastly, Darcy and Tom. And you see two different things. Tom was walking around the city on the side of the river, okay, FaceTime his damn sister who we don't like, who didn't like Darcy. I can't believe what I said to Darcy. I feel so bad, okay? I just don't know what I did that. That wasn't nice. I didn't want to end this way. I don't know. And he like, this is what happened or whatever. Well, Tom, you guys weren't a good couple. Okay, you were not meant to be. She was not right for you. And I think he's trying to save face. Okay, I can't believe what I said, but you said it. And you were just acting that way. And it wasn't nice. I want to call her. Okay, I want to get in contact with her, and not end things this way. I don't want to end things on this note. too late, okay? Because over at Darcy's hotel room, she's crying. Oh, God, why did he do this? And I'm like, wow, look at her face. Look. Girl. Oh, Lord, okay? I just don't. She looks like an alcoholic in the middle of a drunken stupor, okay? Anyway, my biggest fears came true. Tom was a Jesse in disguise. Oh, my God. I cannot believe this. I'm like, it's just funny. Not that she's in pain, but the fact that she couldn't see it coming and that she was forcing things with time. All while time was also leading her on. But find a man in America. There's plenty of men in America who will date a woman like you. This is crazy. And I just feel like, he played me. He used me. I feel so used. He played me for a fool. Okay, like nobody wants to be alone. Darcy, fix your face. Stop it. God damn it. Okay. Anyway, she goes in the phone and she just blocks him. Block, 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 block. So now he can't contact her. And I know I deserve better. And he will come. If you just sit your ass down somewhere, someone in America will date you. Go get John. Go get David. Okay. David wants a woman. Well, not he wants somebody different. I digress. But she's at the hotel crying because she did not want to, be at home with the tears or whatever. And that was the whole episode. I got it out for y'all, okay? And I'm about to go to it's 4:49. I'm going to bed. Love you all. Peace.